Hey, all my rideshare customers, family, and friends. I'm out here, Marina Del Rey. I am waiting for this promotion from 5 to 6 p.m. It's a boost to extra $16 for every ride between 5 to 6. So far, I don't have one. So we're going to scoot our way over more towards the airport and see if it's a little bit more busy over there. I've been just editing my video in my downtime. This beautiful sunset though, I really love looking at it right now. Gorgeous. Hopefully everyone's having a nice weekend. I had a beautiful day today. You guys can see it in my last video. A really interesting story. It has to do with my friend who passed away. I'm glad I got to visit him today. Do any of you guys live in California? I've been in California now for like 18 years. I've been a rideshare driver for probably like 4 years. I've drove in Washington State, Arizona, and California. And I think that's about it. But it's always an adventure. I got my steps in today with my Apple iWatch. I didn't get all my steps in. I'm saying I got some steps in. Yesterday, I'm pretty sure I hit my target, but I had to go do a food delivery like 5 minutes before 12, and I only needed like 30 more steps, and I still got the 30 steps in, but it was after midnight, unfortunately. But I was really, really, really close. Just been doing a lot of food deliveries yesterday. This is Marina Del Rey. I'm over here a lot. A lot of important people live here. A lot of important people visit here because it's close to the water. There's really beautiful views. Restaurants that have beautiful views. There's some live performances over here. Some important business people live over here as well. This is a Saturday night in Marina Del Rey. It's kind of slow now that it's wintertime. During the summer, I get a lot more customers, but it slows down during the winter. I think everyone returns home. It's usually the tourists that are here during the summer that keeps the rideshare popping. And now we got these cars that have come in that drive themselves. I think it's called Waymo. So I've been seeing a lot of them more often. The other day I seen like 6 in a row, and I was tripping out on that. I thought it was pretty cool, but it's just crazy to see them all lined up on the street driving in a line. Pretty fascinating, actually. And I've seen like 2 people get picked up in them recently. So maybe that concerns some of the rideshare drivers, like, oh, maybe we won't have a job anymore. That would be sad, but thank goodness most of us, I believe, have multiple jobs or different sources of income. I know I'm one of those people. A lot of people ask, is this the only job I do? No, I don't. I do several different jobs. And it's because I enjoy doing most of them. And Marina Del Rey is supposed to expand. The hospital over there is growing. More businesses are going to be growing over here. There's a lot of history in Marina Del Rey. I believe it used to be a location between the Philippine Islands and the U.S., like a port. And I only know this because one of my customers, who is of Filipino descent, was telling me that some of these roads over here, like Palawan Way, are actually locations in the Philippines Islands. I just thought that was the craziest thing that I ended up over here. And I used to ask my mom, like, what do you think these names mean and where do they come from? We thought they're like indigenous like maybe Native American, like Mindanao way. Mindanao is also in the Philippines. These are actually Filipino words, and it's crazy. See how colonization did us, like we don't even know that these places are in the Philippine Islands. It's pretty sad. But I'm sure a lot of people can identify with that. A lot of us don't know our history. It's because we've been Americanized or indoctrinated with American history and culture. But I'm glad that there's people of Filipino descent were able to share that with me. I thought that was pretty fascinating. I'm like, oh, I was meant to be here. I definitely want to explore that a little bit more. I went to film school, so I plan on doing a lot of documentaries and shows, and I've really been wanting to do something like a documentary with the Filipinos, because my grandpa is from the Philippines and he was in World War II, and it gave me an opportunity to go visit there, so, and to learn more about my culture and the people and the places that our ancestors came from. Well, my ancestors came from one of the places my ancestors came from. I am multicultural, so yes, I'll be exploring huge places. So to my right is like a marsh area. You guys will see it a little bit more. From my understanding, the marsh was man-made. I sometimes see like coyotes over there. Oh, there's a lot of traffic right here. So I'm gonna dip up out of here. I don't necessarily have to go to the airport. I'm just trying to get a request from 5 to 6. I don't know where all those people are going. Haven't been in Los Angeles. I've lived here for a long amount of time, like 18 years. Let me tell you one thing that the Los Angeles people love to do is honk their horn. They're really aggressive with the horn, unfortunately. It can startle you. I think it startles most people, honestly. It's so loud. But yeah, Los Angeles people are very impatient. A lot of A-type personalities out here, including myself. Sometimes I get frustrated too. If you're a rideshare driver, oh my God, I wonder how some people survive, because without hitting someone, I see people walk out in the middle of the road. I see people like on wheelchairs on the highway. Yes, I did say the highway. I have seen it all. We see a lot of people on scooters. They get injured on the scooters. The bikes, I've seen like several people get hit on bikes. So you always have to be on guard, like seriously on guard. You can get hit, or you can hit somebody, so If I get too tired, I'm going home. Over to my left is a restaurant called Brennan's. They do turtle racing over there. It's really cute. I don't know if the turtles are harmed in any way by them racing. I've seen animal activists out there. Saying that racing turtles is not entertainment, it's like cruel. So I don't know. I don't know how the turtles feel about it. When I went, I thought it was super fun because I'd never seen anything like that. It was a spectacle. It's something to see, that's for sure. If the animals are getting hurt, the turtles, then no, then they need to stop. But it was kind of cute when I went. Brennan's was super packed, like from one side of the bar to the other. Outside and patio area was packed as well. But yeah, I've been wasting a lot of time right now just driving back and forth. That's why sometimes when it's slow, I like to go eat my food, go use the restroom, go shopping. Like right now would be a good time to go like to Dollar Tree. But I wanted to wait till 6 when that big boost is off, because that's an extra $16 on top of your ride. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten one yet, and we're already like halfway through the hour. Character. I don't know if you guys know what a scare character is. It means he works at haunted attractions. Like we have the haunted Queen Mary, we have Not Scary Farm. So he's usually comes like dressed as the Texas Chainsaw. He does a lot of different characters. But now he's doing stand-up comedy, and he's also a musician. Sings really well. So you guys make sure and check out Isaac Cruz. He likes to tell a lot of crude jokes. So you have been warned. But yeah, definitely check him out. He is a really nice person. He's been in one of my student projects. He's an excellent actor, performer, and friend. Excessive amount of time, and I don't have the patience for that. And I have back pain, so I can't be lifting anything that's too heavy. And usually it says that they only want one food item, but I went to the grocery store and they said even though it says one food item, they can add on additional items, and that's just too much for me. be carrying with the injury, so I avoid those. You know, our safety and health comes first. Only do what you know that you can do without hurting yourself or anybody else either. Look at that. Do you guys see what I have to deal with when I'm driving through here? The craziest thing. I apologize for the fog. Los Angeles has been getting a lot of fog the last few weeks. It's wintertime out here, so like the fog gets extra thick. If I don't get some customers pretty soon, I think I'm gonna go for like a quick walk and start heading over to Dollar Tree area. I need to get some, what are they called, tablets for my dishwasher. I gotta see if my dishwasher is gonna leak on the floor. Might have to get a new dishwasher, or I'm gonna just have to bust those suds. I hate standing up washing dishes all the time. I mean, it's good exercise, but if I don't have to and the dishwasher is gonna work okay, I'll just use that and do something else like sweep and mop the floor. And eventually I'm gonna get me a robot mop. I have a robot vacuum right now. My robot has broke down, so they're sending me some more parts, so I'll be like 2, maybe even 3 weeks without a vacuum, unfortunately. I'll be back on in a few minutes.